welcome back to the channel. I'm just heading to what's probably the most remote loch that I've ever fished. I'm about halfway distance wise, but I've still got to go up and right over the other side of these hills. I've just stopped for a pie. This is going to be one of the toughest walks I've ever done, even without having this problem. I tripped on a rock a little bit back, so I'm going to have to do the worst part of the climb with the sole flapping off my shoe. And it's pretty steep. It probably doesn't look as steep on camera as it actually is. I'll put up the drone though, so you can have a better look. I've made it over the top. We've still got a bit of a hike to do, but at least it's downhill from here until I have to come back. There's a little mountain climbing frog. We're about 700 metres up here. So he's came a long way up. This descent is pretty tough. It's a lot steeper than I thought it was going to be. I'm past the worst of it now though. It was crazy to look back up at where I'd came over the mountain. And I still had about a mile to go. Absolutely nuts. We've made it up to the loch. Well, down to the loch, I suppose. I've just came round this side because there's a few flat areas to set up camp. And just as I was thinking we're almost there, I lost my shoe in here and I've just had to dig it out. So I'm absolutely filthy. But we're here. Whew! I'll just check how long that's been. 6 hours. 6 hours since we left the car. I have stopped a couple of times to film and for a drink of water and stuff, but it's probably at least 5 hours of hiking over some pretty tough terrain. I thought it might get easier as we got a little bit lower, but it's just all up and down and bogs. Whew, but we've made it. We've made it. Be funny if we don't get any fish after that. But surely there's got to be some nice fish in here. I can't imagine it gets fished very often. Maybe only a couple of times a year. You have to be nuts to do that walk just for fishing. I started off fishing a sedge hog dry fly. This is the sedge that it's imitating. These flies often skate across the water surface before taking off. So the best way to fish the sedge hog is to twitch it and pull it back in instead of leaving it static. Come! Ah! This is a decent fish. It's bigger than the one that we lost right at the start. Whoa, it's putting up some fight. Yes. Gorgeous wee trout. Absolute stunner. Oh, that's a bit of a relief. We got the first fish in. I was worried that it was just going to be really tough fishing and we might have done all that hike for no fish. But I was only fishing for like 5 minutes there and I lost one that was on for a couple of seconds, and then we got that fish that was not a bad fish for a hill loch. I'm pretty sure they get quite big in here though, so hopefully we can get 1 or 2 bigger ones. I very rarely keep trout to eat these days, but I am going to keep one on this trip. If we get another one roughly the same size as that, I'll keep it. Any big ones I'm going to put back though. You need to look after the bigger fish in places like this. Just enjoying another pie just now. And then I'm just going to work my way right along the side of here. It was really shallow around here. There's lots of weed just below the surface, and I was picking some of it up on the hook, so I'm just going to go to this little rocky point and try off of there. There's a fish rising a little bit further than I can cast, so I'm just letting my fly sit this time and see if it comes over this way. We might have to move around the bank a little bit, but I'll just wait a wee minute and see if it comes over. I've seen it rising 2 or 3 times in the same place, but hopefully it's patrolling up and down there. What? Just missed it. I don't think that was the... Oh! just saying, I was going to say I didn't think that was the one that I was originally casting for. Whoa! I hope my arm wasn't blocking that. Oh, that's a nice fish. It's almost ready. Come on, come on. Oh, he is not giving up. Yes! Got him. Wow, that's an absolute stunner. Superb. That's why I put the effort in for fish like that. Absolute gorgeous. Yes! I don't think that was the fish that I seen rising. So we'll have a few casts and see if we can get that one as well. Yes! Whoa! I don't think that's the one that I seen rising. Ah, he's got into the weeds and transferred me. Oh well, at least that was a little one and it wasn't the big one that done that to us. Oh, it took a natural next to my fly. I struck when it took the real fly there, and then it came for mine right after. Oh, taking a little bit of line there. Yes! Get him away. Yes! Whoa! Yes! I thought about keeping that one. It's legal size, but not too big. But we'll let it go. I'll try and get one this evening, later on, closer to the time that I'm actually going to eat it. You can get it as fresh as possible. There's a wee fish splashing about just on the other side of those rocks. And there's a fish moving out here. I think it's taking stuff just below the surface because it's really gentle rises. I think they're just eating things as they're about to emerge. I'll have a wee cast, see if we can get it. Oh, it's a little fish out there. The little ones usually have a wee splash as they come up to take things. I'm hoping the one that I seen that was feeding just below the surface is a good one. Oh, I didn't even see that take. Well, it's got me around some weed. We might lose this one. I think the fish is still on, but I'm right round a big clump of weed. The fish is still on. Hopefully it comes out this weed though. I don't want to be too tough on it. I've not got very strong line. I'm going to have to try and pull it out. Yes! I thought we were losing that one. Well, that one's going to be dinner. It's not too big, but it's a nice chunky little fish. Decent fish. Perfect size for eating. Nice wee fish. This is a nice one. Saw the net, he's going for one last run. Yes! Nice one. Hey, absolute beauty. Nice fish. We'll get him away. Oh, the wind had took my line there, so there was a bit of a bow in it. I missed that one. I couldn't connect with it because of the slack in the line. Got him this time though. Oh, I think he's in weeds again. Whoa, it's a strong fish. Oh. I think I've got him. Yes! Oh, that's a beauty. Beautiful fish. It's got kind of like a red or maroon sheen down its flank. Get him away. After that, I headed over to cook the fish that I'd kept. Just going to fry it, pick all the meat off and put it in a wrap. And this way I'll be able to get every last bit of meat off it. looking good. I've not had a trout for years. I'm really looking forward to this. I do really enjoy eating trout, but I enjoy catching them more. And I think too many people keep too many fish sometimes. And I used to keep quite a lot, but I've kind of learned they're more valuable in the water than in the frying pan. But it's okay to have a wee treat now and again, and this is going to be a treat. Got all the meat off and onto the wrap. There we go. I'm so glad I put in the effort to make it here. Those little lochs that we passed on the way down here, they were tempting. I was so tired, I just thought about, oh well, I just camp here instead. It was a good decision to come here though. Oh, it's a tiny little one. Ah, swam straight at me. I couldn't keep the line tight. I've just came round the other side, opposite camp. I've changed flies, but it's the same kind of fly. This one's just got a bright orange tail. The other one was a bit battered. A lot of pieces had fell off just with it getting hit by the fish. Jumped and spat it. This went a bit quiet. I can see one fish rising over here, but there's nothing else moving. Just going to go and try and get a cast at this fish. Keep up again there. Usually late in the evening is a great time to catch trout, but they didn't seem very active this time. The lack of a breeze and ripple on the water kept the fish down, and I didn't have any more luck that evening. Morning. I did not sleep well. I kept getting cramps in my legs. I planned on getting up a wee bit earlier, but I just didn't feel like moving. I think it's about 6, half 6 just now. Have a quick breakfast and then get back to fishing. Conditions look pretty good actually. It was forecast for hardly any wind and very little cloud. So I was worried the conditions were going to be a bit tough for fishing. But it's looking good. It is quite cold. Hopefully we get the sun out for an hour or so just to warm it up. But better than expected. After breakfast, I walked round the far side of the loch and tried some new areas. I still had the orange sedge fly on from the day before. The first place I fished wasn't very productive, but when I moved round the other side of this point, I landed 3 trout from the same spot. Nice one to start the day. After those fish, I moved round again to the bottom of the hill, where the water got really deep close to the bank. I switched over to using wet flies to fish below the surface. I put on an olive bumble and a blue Zulu. That felt like a nice one as well. That was a really gentle take. Oh, it's a decent fish though. Oh. Ah, and I've lost it again, man. What is going on? Really powerful fish. Oh, it's like a bar of gold, that one. Just having a wee rest. My legs are so stiff. Just have 20 minutes and then go and try and catch a few more fish before I need to leave. Oh man, I'm so tired. And I've still got a big walk and climb to get home. Just rose again. It's pretty far away though. Oh, it's tiny. Just use the net to wet my hands. Oh. There were a few fish rising now, so I switched back over to a dry fly. A big crane fly imitation. These are effective either static or when you retrieve them. This fish felt really strong, but it was fighting strangely. When I got it to the surface, I realised it was full hooked in the side. Oh, the hook's just fell out in the net. It was hooked in the side. It felt a lot bigger, but they always do when they're not hooked in the mouth. Straight away, the fish rose about 20 yards out. Came up on the left now. they're feeding on. I think it's quite small flies. Oh, this one wanted that though. Oh, thrashing about crazy. Some strength, just not giving up at all. It's not even that big. It's a decent fish, but nice chunky one. Come on mate, let me show you off. Oh, there he goes. With such bright sunshine, the fishing was much tougher on the second day. But I did manage another few small fish before I had to pack up and head home. That's the way I came down to the loch. But I've came right along and up. I'm just going to make it onto the ridge. It's nowhere near as steep here. And then once I'm up, I'll go along and find a way back down. But there's no way, absolutely no way I could have got back up there with how stiff my legs are. I'm just looking at the screen here and that just looks like a wee hill and a wee lumpy rock. The GoPro always does that. It never shows what it's actually like. Pretty much at the top. I don't think I have to go as high. It looks like there's a pass through here, so I'll take this and then go down the back side of the hill. Hopefully it's not too steep on the other side of this. Well, I'm going to have to come back and fish this at some point. Beautiful, beautiful wee loch-in. Oh. There's a deer right on the top. I was happy to eventually find a proper trail back down the last hill. My legs were like jelly by the time I got back to the car. What a trip though. Some of the best scenery I've ever seen. And we got some cracking trout. They don't get much prettier or much wilder than this. Thanks for watching and I'll see you all again soon. Cheers.